Katie Mulcahy. I'm the UK Colour Ambassador for RUSK. This is my model Marky, and we're going to be working on one of the biggest and key trends that we've been seeing of late is blondes. Blondes are everywhere, but what we're tending to see is that at the moment they're going a lot icier, a lot cooler in tone and a lot cleaner. So Marky, even though she's very, very fair naturally, there's still elements of warmth through the hair that I want to knock out. So we're still working on a very light base, but I want different levels of lift in there. So I've chosen to go with 91AA, which is double ash, but it's still a light blonde. But this is just going to cool down some of the warmth that's in Marky's hair and just give me more of a clean blonde. So I'm mixing this with 10 vol. So I still want to lighten some of Marky's hair, so I've decided to go in with the Super Lightening range, but of a natural base. So this is just going to help to give me a little bit more brightness and just a little bit more lift to really sort of help the colour sparkle and shine through. I've decided to mix this with 30 volumes, pretty much because I want this to be my lightest shade. So by using 30 volumes, it's going to sit out as my lightest target colour. The whole RUSK range is 100ml tubes, which is amazing because they really do go a lot longer. So I'm going to start by working through my top section because this is where I want it lightest. It's always a good thing to ask to your client is where they wear the hair, so where the hair's going to fall. So obviously Marky wearing it centrally, so we want to work through that part in. So if someone was to wear their hair very far on the side, then that's where we'd start first. So I'm going to start through my lightest section first, through the parting. Then I'm going to be working from the hairline backwards through the sides, and then lastly through the back. Picking up my first section, weaving the hair, taking that weave, and then weaving it again. Because I want the lightest part of the colour to be right at the hairline, my first application of colour is going to be my Super Lightening natural colour. And I'm going to apply that all the way from roots to ends. Then simply fold and half, and then just fold the corners in. Some hairdressers tend to go every section, every different colour, but I think really you've got to think of it of where you visually want to see that colour. So I'm still going to, for the next couple of sections, work on my lightest tones, and then when I get towards the back, I'll drop down to my 9 tone, just so you get a little bit more dimension with your colour. So I'm going to repeat that process all the way through that top section, then move on to the side panels, and then finally through the back. Over Marky's hair, now I've got the lift and the lightness that I need. I'm glossing over with 1011, which is super light ash colour. So this is really going to help to sort of neutralise everything down, give a little bit more shine to the hair. But because it's a blonde, and sometimes blondes lack a lot of shine, I'm going to be adding in Deepshine Oil, which is pure argan oil, just 3 drops to the gloss, just to help really nourish it and give it plenty of shine. So I'm going to apply my 1011 AA to the whole head. I'm just going to start by applying at the front of the hairline and working it all the way through to the mid-lengths and ends. Now I've worked that through from root to tip, I'm just going to leave it on just literally for a minute or 2 to develop. So I've just washed off Marky's hair with the moisturising shampoo conditioner, which really works well with the oil that we put into the colour because it contains the argan oil. So I really feel that you can notice the difference in blonde hair when you rinse the colour off. It really feels super smooth and super shiny. So this is our beautiful blonde Marky, and this is the finished result from the colour.